La Pulga, Leo, the Messiah, or simply just the GOAT, widely regarded as the greatest player to ever play the beautiful game. Lionel Andres Messi has been the downfall of defenders and mesmerizing football fans all over the world for the past decade. After scoring 826 senior goals throughout his career for club and country, there is no shortage of mouthwatering strikes that he has produced. Hello and welcome back to another video here on the 3 of channel. In today's countdown, we will be looking at 3 of the greatest goals scored by the little magician throughout his illustrious career. And with his current form in the MLS, who is to say that some of the goals on this list could be overtaken? I mean, look at the state of this goal he has recently just scored. The touch, the close control, and then the absolutely ridiculous pass. I do not have a clue how he has spotted the run of his teammate. He is not even in the camera shot. If this goal isn't enough to prove his GOAT status, then the next 3 coming up surely will. Starting off the countdown at the number 3 spot, we have got his mazy dribble against none other than Real Madrid. What I find particularly special about this goal is not the fact that it was a Champions League semi-final or the fact that he scored 2 goals that game. It is because of the caliber of players he is doing it against. Arbeloa, Ramos, Pepe, Marcelo, Casillas, Xabi Alonso, and not to mention Cristiano Ronaldo. He has made them all look like amateurs.
Elimination by Mourinho. And this time, Pep is the boss. But here's Messi. Away from 2, 3, 4. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. How good is he? A near supernatural goal from Lionel Messi. He has wriggled and tiptoed his way to the gates of Wembley Stadium. He is just brilliant. Best player in the world, bar none.
Okay, moving on to the number 2 spot. Deciding between this and what we have placed at number 1 was a very tough decision. But we have gone for his incredible run against Getafe back in 2007. Bear in mind that he was only 19 years old when he scored this crazy goal. As if not beating 4 players wasn't enough for him. He maintains the composure to go round the keeper and lift it over the sliding defender. Another iconic thing about this goal is the commentary. I am sure you have all heard it before and maybe don't even know that it was for this goal. Give it a listen.
Ja cap a la dreta per Xavi, assistència de Xavi, més cap a la dreta per Messi, 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 immens Messi, encara 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 Messi, gol, 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 increïble, increïble, no m'ho puc imaginar, no m'ho podia imaginar, no ho he vist mai això, no ho he vist mai, increïble quina jugada, Messi, 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 però més i més i més, però més, però molt més, però molt més, però molt més, doncs molt més, i encara més i més i més, i més i més i més i més i més, i més i més i més, i més i més, i tot, i tot, i tot, i tot, i tot, i més, i tot, i més, i tot, i tot, i tot, i tot, i més, tot i més, i en lectures, a més.
And finally, the one you have all been waiting for, in our opinion, the greatest ever goal scored by Messi, and potentially one of the greatest goals ever scored in the history of football. We have got his magical solo run against Athletic Bilbao in 2015. Similarly to the goal we placed at number 2, he picks the ball up on the halfway line and is instantly pressed by 2 to 3 defenders, and then within 10 seconds, the ball is in the back of the net. However, the thing that edges it for me between the 2 goals is his finish. A very underrated part of the goal, as he is shooting from a very tight angle and has multiple bodies in front of him as he is doing so. Furthermore, to be able to whip the ball at such speed and accuracy to find the bottom corner is an extremely difficult skill to achieve, something only the GOAT can produce. Have a watch of this great clip by ESPN Sports Science giving the goal an in-depth breakdown.
After receiving the ball just past midfield, Messi goes from virtually 0 to 19.5 miles an hour in just 2.7 seconds. That's an acceleration on par with an American football speedster, NFL All-Pro, Jamal Charles. And Messi does it with the ball at his feet. But as 3 defenders trap him on the sideline, each coming within 6 feet of the ball, Messi begins to decelerate. This allows him to make 3 short, controlled touches, effectively beating the Bilbao players in just 1.2 seconds. As he enters the box, Messi uses an inside-out move to open up more than 5 feet of space. This gives him just enough room to rip a 48-mile-per-hour near-post shot that misses the keeper's outstretched hand by less than 6 inches. In a span of just over 11 seconds, in a possession that covered nearly 60 yards, the ball was more than 2 feet away from Messi just twice, and for a grand total of less than 2 seconds. And the finish was just as spectacular as the dribble. To fit the ball in a window that small, from 14 yards away, Messi's lateral aim couldn't be off by more than 3/4 of a single degree. That means if Messi's point of contact on the ball shifted left or right by just 1.5 millimeters, he misses. That's a margin of error about the width of a blade of grass.
So, there we have it. The greatest goals scored by the GOAT, goals that only he has the ability to score and nobody else on the planet. I want to see in the comments what goal of his is your favorite, whether it's a goal that was on the countdown or one of his many sweet strikes. Before leaving, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn the notification bell on to be updated for all future videos. That's all from us today. Goodbye.